Okay, Rabbit. This is the last time I am going to say this. Hop into the hole. I dug this hole just for you so you could hop in, I could bury you alive, and we could just be done with this. But no, you're a stupid rabbit and won't hop into the hole, even though hopping is what you rabbits are good at. I mean, just apply the action of hopping by hopping into the hole. Hop into the hole, you stupid, insensitive rat. Hello? And welcome to Lonk's Awakening. In this episode, we're going to lament about the stupidity of those dumb little rabbits who don't care about my feelings, even though I'm bothered to pull out my shovel to dig them a hole. I mean, geez. But we're also going to make our way to the next level by getting to Yarna Desert, which is just over yonder beyond this big walrus block. I mean, I can't pick it up with my power bracelet, so I don't know what the fuck it is. Unfortunately, though, we're going to have to go get some sort of girl to help us, move them out of the way. And unfortunately for us, the only girl we know is Marion, who's all the way back in Mabe Village. Luckily for us, though, there is a warp in Animal Village, so we can get back and forth pretty quickly, so that's nice. Before we go back, we're going to take a small detour into one of these houses and ignore all these stupid animals like the walrus and bunnies and come talk to a real animal, a bear. Hi, ho, hey you, is that possibly a... I don't know what word that is, I'm sorry. So this is going to further the trade quest by trading our honeycomb for a pineapple, which is a great trade, because I can, shove a pineapple in my mouth and be like, yum yum, this is delicious, and the other one would be like, I'd be like, ew, this is where bees lived. And the bear will go ahead and give you a hint about what you need to do to pass the walrus if you don't know what to do about going to go get Marion. Because, you'd be like, hey, go get Marion, he'll help you out, wake the flip up, because, he's a bear, and all bears have derpy voices, because banjo, and that's totally canon. These lovely, lovely creatures, even though, they're enemies of America, but we can forgive them because they're so great. So we'll just run back to Mabe Village, grab Marion, and there will be no problems to be had, because, I mean, Marion's been in the village this entire game. I mean, she's not going to move right when we need her. That would just be stupid, and, that would just be like, hey, I'm a video game, look at me being a video game, and, this is real life. Real life wouldn't do that. If you talk to this kid, though, he'll be like, Marion, she likes to go stare at the ocean all by herself. Why, hey, I'm just a kid, don't ask me. Which is, your hint to go grab her from the ocean. And he should know why she's going to stare at the ocean. I mean, women aren't difficult for men to figure out. I mean, let alone little boys. I mean, we should just know what I mean, I know why she went there. I mean, I'm not going to say it because, it's obvious. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and grab her. She has her own little, like, nuke or cranny. Not a nuke and, well, I guess it could be a nuke and a cranny. Nuke and or a cranny. Same thing, doesn't matter. So you just gotta come down to the beach, and we'll go ahead and find her, because she's somewhere on this beach, and the beach isn't all that terribly big, so it's not like you're going to get, well, I guess you could get lost, but, it's not a likely chance. Before we go find her, though, you want to check out this cave, because, it's a bombable cave, there's gonna be stuff in here. The fact that there's nothing in there, though, is relevant. Will be relevant later. Nothing we need to worry about now, because we got a guardian acorn. Fuck yeah, even though, it's not going to do much for us, because we're just going to be talking to Marion, and hopefully she won't try to hurt us. And, I mean, if she does try to hurt us, that'd be terrible, but, I mean, if she does, we have a guardian acorn, so we're safe. And, oh, damn it, I actually thought that'd be a secret seashell. That's a shame. Oh well, money is always better than not money. And that music, the change in music actually scared me. Oh, Lonk, I'm glad you found this place. Will you stay and talk to me for a while? I don't want to. Girls are scared. Okay, I'll talk to you. We'll talk to you about those awesome seagulls. I mean, look at them with their green wings. I mean, Lonk used to like green, but, blue's all the rage now. So, those seagulls are small time. What do you want to talk about, babes? I'm ready. I wonder where these coconut trees come from. Carrion says there is nothing beyond the sea, but I believe there must be something over there. When I discovered you, Lonk, my heart skipped a beat. Oh, yeah! Let's go. Yes! I thought this person had come to give us a message. Yeah, I did bring you a message. Okay, I didn't. I'm sorry, I was lying. I apologize. Come on, you don't have to give me the ellipses. If I was a seagull, I would fly as far away as I could. I would fly to faraway places and sing for many people. If I wish to the windfish, I wonder if my dream will come true. Sure it will. I've made plenty of wishes to giant Yoshi eggs that have windfishes in them. They always go, I am totally listening. I am listening to everything you said. Yes, I am. I want you to know everything about you. Luckily for us, she's just as awkward as us, so, we're good. She'll forgive us. So now we're going to take Marion, and we're going to move on. Yeah, you got Marion. Is this your big chance? It totally is. Lonk is through with, the grieving stage. He is over the fact that the Maku Tree is completely dead to him. Because, she's a tree. And, trees die. well, I guess the tree would probably outlast Lonk, but you know, that's not the point. She's dead to him. Because she's not here currently, which means she might as well be dead. So we're gonna go on an adventure with Marion. Hell yeah! So you know, this is Lonk's first date with something that moves. There are 3 photos that you can take with Marion. I think they might be missable, since I'm not sure if you can actually go on another date with Marion. The first of them is to come to this cliff, and then this is actually a really nice picture. I actually have a wallpaper of this because someone did a really neat version of this, and I actually like that they added the little touch of the fact that Lonk's tunic is blue, that it changed to be blue, as opposed to being green. I guess it would be red if you went for the other color, which is a nice little touch, as small as it is. And, you know, the photographer kind of just snuck into our little secret moment, where Marion and I decided that was our secret place, so none of you can go there anymore. I'm sorry if you needed that picture, but that is my secret place with Marion, apparently. And by me, I mean Lonk, because I'm living vicariously through Lonk. I live a sad life. I need Lonk. Lonk is who I wish I could be. I'm so sorry. I wish I could wear a big blue windsock on my hat. That is my ideal life. The second photo you can get is by jumping down. Oh, and she's gonna land on her face. And luckily the photographer was down here to, you know, catch her landing on her face, which makes for a, you know, a glorifying picture of this, you know, great moment. Yeah, so now we have a picture of a girl falling on top of us, because, you know, that's closer to sex than what Lonk could have hoped for, to be honest, so, you know. That's always a good thing. And the third and final picture is coming to this big rooster statue, which I guess I can see the rooster, but it looks more like, even though I've never played it, those Prenny guys from that Disgaea game. But before you can take the photo of just, you know, you and Marion getting another photo, Terry's gonna come in and be like, I'm the dad, I'm not gonna let you, you know, mess with my daughter, which, you know, because he knows all boys have, you know, dirty intentions, because we have the dirtiest intention of all. We're gonna take her to a walrus and make her move the walrus. We are such dirty, dirty boys. Oh yeah, let's get over there. Unless you're a girl, then I guess you're a dirty girl. And you're watching this and you're like, man, I hate that guy. He called me a boy. And then you hate me. And I'm sorry. Oh no, God. Marion just like flies after us. She's like, no, wait, don't forget me. I'm not in the underground canon, but she can just fly because she's an NPC in a video game, which means she's better than the like main character because she can do anything. But they just refuse to do anything. They make you do all the work so she can fly. She'll be able to move this walrus. I mean, why does Lonk have to do anything? I mean, she can move walruses. We can't. That's one more thing that she can do that we can't, so... I guess that's just, you know, a pipe dream for us. So she's gonna go ahead and move the walrus by just picking him up and throwing him out of the way with the power of music. Because, you know, she'll just make these musics come out of her face, and, you know, the walrus will start to dance, because you're like, oh, fuck, bro, look at all those musics coming out of her face. I'm just so excited, I think my neck's broken. Because I don't think your neck should do that, but, you know, he's a skilled walrus. I mean, he was able to... Oh, that always scares the crap out of me, the way he falls over the rail. So the walrus died... But it's okay, because he wasn't that important anyways. We'll never see him ever again. So now Marion is going to go hang out in Animal Village. She wants us to drop by sometime, but we probably won't. So, you know, that's okay. We actually will have to come back to Animal Village eventually. So, welcome to Yarna Desert. It's all deserty. There's, you know, levers and pokies, or pokey cactuses, whatever you want to call them. But we actually have to come here to find the key from the next level. Because if you remember, whenever we went by the waterfall in the last episode, I think it was, there was a keyhole in one of the railings, and that is where we will be getting where we'll be putting the key. Now, you wouldn't find a key in a keyhole, although that'd be very convenient. So just like someone left their keys in the door lock, which I have to do from time to time. I always feel so stupid when I do it. Whenever I come into my apartment, I just leave the keys in the lock. I mean, they won't be in there for longer than like 2 minutes, but still, it's just the derpiest dum-dum. Before you go to get the key, you can actually pick up a secret seashell in the very corner of Yarna Desert, which is pretty sweet because, you know, secret seashells are always better than not having secret seashells. And what number is that? Is that 7? No, that's 16, okay. So we're getting pretty close to 20, so we'll probably be able to go pick up the sword in a few episodes, but I think I keep saying that, I should probably just stop saying that at this point, and I'm actually going to go ahead and kill you, Lever. Now, I know these are supposed to be owls, and I get what it's supposed to be, and I can see it a little bit better now, but I just refuse to see that as an owl, that little statue guy. I'm so sorry, but I just... it looks more like a Pinocchio to me. That didn't mean anything, I'm so sorry. So here's the boss of Yarna Desert, because it has a little mini-boss guy, and it's Lanmola, who, is kind of like a flying Maldrum guy. They've been in the Zelda series before. I keep saying Link's Awakening when I mean to say Link to the Past, or Lonk's Awakening, A Lonk to the Past. Whatevs, it's all cool, yo. And we're actually gonna... He's not that hard of a boss. You just want to stay out of the middle, because if this quicksand pushes you down into the middle, you know, you're screwed. And I kind of like that they kind of shaded it to make it look almost 3D-ish. I always just thought that was, like, the neatest thing. I mean, it's not that hard of a thing to do, but, you know, it's a nice little touch. And, oh, he's already dead. That wasn't difficult at all. Now, you want to be careful with the key, because if you let it fall in the middle, you're going to end up falling, but most likely, you're going to end up falling in the middle, because it keeps moving you during that, you know, text thingy. And there isn't really too much of a punishment if it falls. I just like to get it on that screen because it looks neater. There's a... Oh, good. Yeah, a heart piece. I was pretty sure it was in, this cave. But, you know, it was just... I was glad that was in the first spot. I probably should have checked first, but, you know... Actually, is there... Okay. I thought there might be another, like, bombable wall in here, because I actually thought it was on this side, but I wanted to check over there. And that actually worked out pretty well. You know, we've gotten the key, and episode's over. I'm so sorry, we're not doing anything else in this episode. We're just done forever. We're actually going to talk to the owl, see what he has to say. Hoot! The shape of the key shows a fish swimming up a cascade of water. Go now to the mountain waterfall. So we will go ahead and, you know, go to the mountain waterfall, which is over by the mountain, which is over by the windfish guy, egg, dude, person. So we'll have to make our way over there, which would be a longer trek, and actually I think we're probably going to need our power bracelet, so we might as well just keep it on hand. Because I remember a few boulders being in our way that we're probably going to need it for, which is a shame, because I would love to, you know, just boogie on down with our Pegasus boots, or our, you know, rock feather. Oh, look, it's the bear from Ages. That's kind of neat. I mean, granted, he was here first, before Ages, but, you know, still. So that's where Marian's going to spend the majority of the rest of the game. She's going to stand there singing for the little animals, because, you know, she's trying to be adorable, and she's succeeding. Singing to animals is always an adorable thing to do. So now we'll just blast ourselves over to the waterfall, which is actually a really good thing that I would suggest doing, and it's totally the reason why I came here and got that warp ahead of time, so we could just, you know, walk over here and unlock the level without having too much problem. And that's actually neat. It has a little song for the waterfall going away. I never noticed that before, because I normally end up playing this on a Game Boy, and I'm not sure about you guys, but whenever I play portable games, I just tend to keep the music off. Not because, you know, the music's bad or anything. It's just, you know, if you're out in public, having the music on is just... It embarrasses me a bit. Not so much embarrasses. As a kid, it embarrassed me just because I was bothering people. But now that's what it's become. I just don't like to bother people. But as a kid, it embarrassed me to bother people, and that's how I lived. I lived a dumb childhood. I'm so sorry. And that's actually not what we're doing, because I don't know why it came up here. I thought there might be a secret seashell or something over here, but no, it was just a trap to get us over here. I'm not sure if I pointed out last time we were here, but that Telltale Heights, or Telltale Mountain Range song is actually a really neat song, and I think it's one of the fan favorite thingies, because it actually ended up in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, I believe. I mean, I don't mean I believe, I mean I know! And actually, there might be another bombable wall in here, which I don't think there would be, but there is a heart piece somewhere near, and it's in one of these caves on the mountain range. I'm willing to say if it's here, it's probably hidden behind what okay, it's probably not in this one. Because, see, there's that heart piece over there, and that one is one that always just kind of plagues me, because it's kind of in a jerky area, and I know one of these caves in Telltale Mountain Range has a bombable, like one of those, like, secret little bombable wall thingies that takes you to it. It's kind of like the one in Ages on the Goron mountain place, where the... Hello, Mr. Guy. I'm actually going to go talk to you. That guy's kind of interesting, and I'm so sorry about whatever I was saying. I'm sure whatever I was saying didn't have too much to say. That heart piece is kind of like the one on the Goron Mountain Range. That's about where I was going. Oh, stupid gel. That guy that was waving at us, he's actually an interesting guy. I think his name is Popple. It's something like that. And whenever you talk to him, he's actually in the village earlier in the game. If you talk to him, he's like, yeah, Popple got lost, just like he said. Now, if you talk to him in the village earlier in the game, I think it's near the intro of the game. He's in one of the houses or something. If you go talk to him, he's like, hey, I'm Popple. I'm going to be lost in the mountains later. Come find me. And then you find him later, and he's like, yeah, I got lost. I always thought he was just the weirdest guy. I'm not so sure. I wouldn't call it an Easter egg, but I always just thought it was kind of a neat little thing. It was just a guy who's like, yeah, I'm going to be lost earlier, or lost later. Please help me. He's going to go ahead and we're going to trade our pineapple for this flower, which is always a neat thing because flowers are good, and if you walk off the screen, he's going to disappear because he'll finish eating his pineapple and leave. Because he needed some victuals, and I didn't know what victuals were for the longest time. I actually ended up having to look up what it meant because I saw victuals and I was like, does that mean vitamins? Where am I going to get some vitamins? which means that this was a place that I was stuck in on the trade quest for the longest time. Now we're going to go ahead and hop down here, because right here is the level. So I think we managed to get everything done I wanted to get in this episode. You know, we went on a date, we killed a walrus, we got a key. So on the next episode, we're going to walk into this big silly fish mouth, which looks like one of the Zoras that pop up from underwater and shoot fireballs at you. I guess the river Zoras, I think they are. Are they ocean Zoras? No, I think the river Zoras, the ones that shoot the fireballs at you. Anyways, in the 2D games. So aside from that, we'll hop into the Zora's mouth in the next episode. See you guys then, I guess.